Once again, we plunge into the nightmares of your mankind's making. Tell me, do you ever fear being trapped, being unable to leave the confines of a dark place and return to the precious outside life you have? How does it make you feel, the thought of not being able to see the sun or those you care for? If you know the answer to that, then let me ask you, how much more frightened would you be if you were trapped beneath the ground, trying to find a way out, with also the possibility that you could vanish, with no one ever knowing where you have gone? Here is the second of the nightmares I will be sharing with you, my dear audience, but I assure you, this is one horrible dream that won't easily vanish. This nightmare is a little more personal, as it gives the illusion that you are the individual in the horrifying situation, experiencing all the sounds and seeing everything that lies before you. The man in this vision was one of the workers who worked in the sewers and found himself trapped in the dark, dank place. He then proceeded to walk down one of the dark corridors, not knowing where he was going, with only one objective in mind: finding a way out. As he walked down the barely lit corridors, sounds of bursting pipes and shattering light bulbs startled him, but despite that, he could only keep walking aimlessly as he searched for the exit. Things would only get more worrying for him as he came across many splits in the pathways. One by one, he made his choices, trying to find the exit. But while searching, he ended up finding odd notes upon the walls from his fellow colleagues who worked down there, and so too had gotten lost down below. The thought that other people were trapped with him and were lost, but yet he didn't find any sign of them, unnerved him. But what he would find would bring a new sensation he never thought possible. There it was, something that he could barely hope to describe, a strange creature, that one he had never seen before. There was only one word that came to mind as he stared at it, frozen in fear, and that word was a word he never thought he ever had to think of in his lifetime: monster. Realizing the danger he was in, he immediately ran in the opposite direction to where he came from, not wanting to stay anywhere near the creature that was now chasing after him. His vision narrowed as he ran for his life as his vision darkened. It was then he realized something troubling. The corridor went on for longer than it should, and the path he had taken before was nowhere to be found. It was like the labyrinth was constantly changing whatever path he went down, even sometimes changing the path he went down or came from into a dead end. But no matter where he ran, at some point he would find another one of those creepy monsters that stalked the hallways of the sewers. Even the arrows that pointed the way were of no help due to the constantly changing corridors, and the glow sticks they found were of no help either, for they did not light the way far ahead into the abyss. possible pathways were blocked by rusted metal bars, making him feel more like a prisoner within the underground labyrinth. Even the tunnels within the walls were only a temporary safe haven from the monsters that lurked outside. But the only thing that he could do was just walk and run in hopes that he would find a way back up to the surface, or accept meeting his end at a literal dead end. It is only natural to feel terrified at the thought of your life being taken out of your own hands, and not only being trapped so you can't live your peaceful life, but also in feeling like your very existence is threatened from being erased by an unknown force. After all, no one wants to live an unfulfilled life only to completely vanish. No one wants to live an existence where your destiny is for you to disappear. One more nightmare to go, my dear audience, and I hope you are prepared for the last of not one, but many horrors in a single hellish vision of your creation.